with my cracking voice. It's me, Ian Armstrong, the guy that says there's earth beings everywhere. I claim to track them. I know I am correct. Other people have been with me and know I am correct. Um, you know, I'm just going to jump into something here. I'm going to say later on today I'm going to do a live. So if anybody's got a suggestion, what the live I want to do is I just want to pick some of my videos and maybe run through them a little bit. But first, I just wanted to also point out that I got lots of stuff in my community page here that you guys could be looking over, even with me clowning around there. That's me joking, guys, okay? Got a little bit of this and that. And even to show here where that chemical reaction of that bad rusting kind of like mineral coloring in creeks and stuff, how that gets spread, around in our cities now, and so on and so forth. And there's lots of stuff in here somewhere. You can see some little peakers where I'm really challenging on those peakers quite hard. Here, give you a good clue with this great big bear. Look at that big guy walking around out there. It's probably close to a 500 something I'm figuring. And I get many bears and many different things going on. This is part of the light phenomenon that we know. This is even on the top there. See right here, these is a bit of a break off from this. This is actually another being. These are a higher density of beings, and there's a high density of them around where we don't even know that number. But because they're trying to get us with this light, right in that moment there, they're in the center. It's very bright, and I'd say that's probably, I don't know about the size exactly, but let's just say a 5 to 8 inch, 12-inch kind of circle-ish kind of a size. And here's it with 6 different looms on it, where it was at 6 different stages. And I think even the top one we have up here is different. So that's a 7th picture out of the video. There's a couple of bearers underneath me that I was watching at that time. Anyways, we're going to go back all the way up here to the community. And we're going to show you how I'm just a guy. Why I choose to leave my talking open here and stuff, because you get a lot of people that are, kind of doing this thing that might not leave it so open for talking. So right there, we got this guy talking, saying this stuff, and this is the guy who's talking about, let's see, yeah, so he's saying on the bottom there, let go of the ego and all this kind of stuff. So I do reply to him. But, he's not coming here asking me a question. I went onto his channel and he does have some light thing, and he's just standing there like a guy that knows nothing, videotaping them, and then he puts them up. I don't know if he puts an opinion of what he thinks, what he guesses. I'm thinking, I'm not saying I'm the best. I'm on top on a level that I probably am by myself, and I'll say that and keep saying somebody shows me some answers or has questions that just relate with the deeper subject on this. And I tell you, I haven't gotten to the deepness there, Mr. River, because on this deepness, I will scare you more. You will leave my channel. So instead, I went over to your channel and I give you a nice comment and try to encourage you to not be so judgmental about user chat, buddy. I'm not screaming and swearing at you. I'm not ready to grab you by the scruff and kick you in the ass. Nothing like that. I'm just telling you, you're wrong. This is me. This is how I'd be talking to my kids if I was with them right now and it was on a subject where they kind of get me a bit riled. And it's cool. It's very cool. If I would have been in an easier, better mood this morning when I got up, maybe I wouldn't be showing it out with this kind of an expression to you of sounding like I'm being rough on you. So if I'm being rough on you, I apologize. I'm trying to be pushy with your thinking. People had to push me pretty hard to get me to be part of their groups. If they weren't pushing me, I would walk away from their group and it wouldn't be enjoyable. I guess it's kind of the person I am. And that's why I never got into community sports a heck of a lot, because not every time was a full out push. You know, not even by myself and not even the team coming together where we're all just pushing really hard. So this thing, you see a guy pushing really hard and saying a whole bunch of crazy names, and they're actually pretty understandable. Mindful Bigfoot research, and you will be on top of it as it continues. Okay? Here. Hear that one. Bigfoot messes with the mind in many ways, as I do continue in my path. So I'm finding in my pathway through these bushes that they're messing with the minds of us humans. How do I know that? Because they constantly do it with me. Constantly. It's not all down. There's no sense doing that with him. That doesn't go on, guys. Good surprising advantages for spotting. Yeah, there we go. Peeking of eyes, okay. Watching as we stand inside a viewing spot, okay. Look at these numbers too, you guys. See those, oh yeah, this one, that's 32. It's been 32 for 3 days. This one right there was 32, but now it's 56. So a couple of build-ups, but peeking of eyes, okay, yeah. Okay, atop the totem pole. Okay, so maybe this is where you have to think a little bit and stuff. But a totem pole, they talk about it all the time. The natives here in North America came up with the design of a totem pole. And now this is my theory of how this has happened. These beings hide in the forest and happen to be hiding in that in particular video there, 5 minutes and 36 seconds, in totem pole positions, where that's where I say the natives must have gotten that design from, but their connection with the real forest beings is separated enough that's one of the things they have an inkling to, an idea of, is a totem pole, and they put the animals that are obviously visible to humans, obviously, like we can pick them out, the eagles, you know, on the top of the totem poles. Now they put the drum and the fish, different things like this. But back in the day, it was back in the day. The art has changed. Don't think the art isn't developing in itself. So people will probably start putting, you know, the beings, when they see certain looks and stuff, they might start including those in them. But in the pyramid, these beings I talk about, they're huge rock movers, builders, carvers, mineral farming, not just tree farming and brush farming and agricultural farming and that kind of stuff. They're into that mineral farming also. They redirect water for doing what they want, for the flow of water, for the mineral exchange, for the drying up of a spot, now wetting up of a spot over there, and having that underwater for years. And this spot over here, now they can go in there and farm. And you got to understand where I stand if you want to get through your ego, is what I'm going to guess is going on here. And there, you know, it's pretty cool. Get to see the big bull too. More vocals. Looks like I might have lost you for a minute there, guys. That's too bad, but hopefully it didn't miss all what I was saying. But I'm just going. So, if anybody wants to help me get these words out better and stuff, like that guy was kind of saying, do it better, I don't have a problem with that. I want to do it better. That's one of the other things I have been saying. So let's just say listen to this for a moment, and then we'll sign off. Is it at the beginning? Yeah, 30 seconds. I'm going to hit pause for a second, guys, because I'm going to put in a better speaker. Oh, it's almost dead on power here. Sorry about that. Oh, that doesn't affect you. Noise-wise, it might. Let me see if this one's got power. I hope so. Yep. And here we go for... I'm going to start that over. Now let's hear this. And they're around me right now listening to me show this to you. I have many times talked when they're doing this, and they will continue. Are there any coyotes in there? I don't think so. I watched the 3 coyotes that actually live around in my area there. I've seen them together in groups of 2. A couple of times now. Close. Yeah, that's right there again. Cheers. I hope people are watching this or choose to watch it or whatever, and we just learn what's going on out there. Peace out.